Hi, Debbie Dashinger here. This is my best-selling book. You can get it on Amazon and any bookstore. Dare to Dream. This life counts. Get it? And get your copy today. It's only $13.99, and it's full of amazing information how to get your dream to become your reality. Now, if you also want a free gift, go to debradashinger.com/free gift. That's DACHINGER. Free gift for you, MP3. That is me teaching about making dreams and goals a reality. So let's get on with it. So first of all, there is a World Peace Conference going on right now in India. They asked me for a quote. And so I went in my heart and I said, what is it for me to say? And this is my quote that I donated and that I dedicated as my message to the world. And it says, in our hearts, we are all alike. We want to be happy. We want peace in our lives. We want our lives to mean something. And we need compassion and kindness and to feel like we matter. If we gift those qualities to ourselves and extend that same generosity to others, we will feel a ripple of positive impact that alters consciousness and changes the world. It really is that simple. It really is that simple. If we give ourselves the love and the nurturing and the kindness and the compassion and the generosity that we so desire, and then we bestow that same gift to others, stranger or those we know, well or otherwise, if we were to do that, even to those we consider to be our enemies. You know, we may have somebody at work we don't care for, in our apartment, in our lives, in our family, but if we can still find a way to have some kind of kindness with them and to them, we could completely change the world. I love that commercial that shows somebody being really nice to somebody, a complete stranger. They pick something up for them, they help someone across the street, and then you see that same person, you see them separating, that same person goes along their way, and then they meet somebody who needs help, and they give them flowers, or they cut something, or they bake something, and then they go away, and that person who was just baked for or cut for, they do something, and you see the ripple effect. That's what we need on this planet right now, and it really can start with you. You can make that choice and decision. Mamma mia! So we're going to let that go because you count right now. So I dare you not to go after your dream. How's that? I dare you. I double dare you. I dare you not to do it. I dare you to just imagine being at the end of your life, never having experienced that particular goal that you have in your mind right now, that thing that you think about, that thing that you think, oh, wow, if only I would love to, whatever that is. Yeah? I dare you right now to think, there you are on your deathbed, never did it. What will that feel like? Complete disappointment? Will things not feel right or like they're in order? Some kind of disenchantment? Perhaps. So if all of that is right, and you anticipate that you would feel this incredible regret over having not chosen to pursue that and create that, then use that energy that, whoa, that feels terrible. That vision is awful. Take that energy and just shift it, transmute it right away and say, now this is going to become my energy. Make it animated energy. This is now my energy to move me forward. This is the energy I'm going to use to actually create my dream. So first thing, jump in. Jump in feet first, hand first. That means now. That means the best time to seriously seize the moment is ding, now. Next, envision your goal as happening, as being real right now. What does it look like? What does it feel like? And if you can just get a word for it, a lot of times for me it's freedom. I'm sure it's different for everybody. But whatever that is, post it somewhere. Post it on your computer. Post it anywhere where you'll see it every day. And freedom, oh, the reminder for me to move forward. Keep my attention on the big picture. So the day-to-day small stuff really is easy. The next thing is, do you have a pile of procrastinating to-dos? Right? do this, do that. It's overwhelming. Oh my goodness, there's not enough time. I'm so busy, mamma mia. So for those who need some organization in order to move forward, you have amazing tools on your computer. If you have a computer, if you have Outlook, you could set up files for yourself that say at computer, errands, office time, calls to make. Find ways to organize yourself. It's one of those funny things that we avoid, but it's the very contrary action we need. It's sort of like if you have issues with finances and then you just don't want to look at your statements or your register, your banking book, because you just don't want to know. You don't want to do the adding, you don't want to do the subtracting. And so you avoid it, you're in denial, but it compounds, doesn't it? And you walk around with tremendous anxiety. Forget that anxiety, honey. It's time now to just do this. Once you get this together, they always talk about, Feng Shui experts say, it's not just the clutter here. It's often the clutter here. And we do the clutter to ourselves when we don't take some kind of control or mature adulthood about certain things in our lives, right? So just choose to take on this task. It'll be so much easier for you when you do. And when you go to your email, you'll see these things right there waiting for you. These are good workable suggestions, and they're super easy. So let's talk about how you can achieve your desires. Again, I'm going to dare you not to take these steps. Just don't. Don't do it. You're not worth it. Why bother, right? I want to dare you because I want it to piss you off. So you say, well, I'm going to do that. Who's she, right? That's right. I'm probably what your subconscious sounds like a lot of times to you. So good. Dare yourself. Go for it. Know what you long for. Clearly define what it is that you long for. It's good to have a really good idea. And know that once you do that, you have to take action-oriented steps to get there. See yourself as already having it, enjoying it. Allow that to happen. So here's something interesting that I noticed about myself. This is about food. I don't eat sweets a lot. I don't eat sweets a lot for a couple of reasons. But the biggest one is I really don't think it's good for my body. I'm not saying for anyone's body. I'm just saying for mine. I can literally feel when I eat sugar, the shift that goes on doesn't feel good or right. I could also feel that my body does not work for the next couple of days very well. So I don't completely cut sugar out of my life, but I do rarely eat it, however many times a year. But when I do, how I serve myself so it works is I put boundaries around it. One of the boundaries is if I'm going to eat anything, it is always a small amount. I don't say, well, it's time for cookies, and I go out and here the whole bag. Or even if I eat those 2 cookies, if that whole bag's in my house, it's not going to work. Don't worry, it's a FedEx bag. We're good. No, I'll get 2 cookies, and that's it. Or I'll get 1 thing of chocolate, and that's it. Or a cup of the yogurt, whatever, gelato, that's it. It's and then there's no más, no more. The other thing that I do to take care of myself is if I am going to have that experience and give myself a treat, I don't have pedestrian sweets, meaning I don't have everyday poo-poo. Who cares? It's not so great, it's just okay. If I'm going to have a sweet, it's going to be outrageous. It's going to be like the best. So I take care of myself that way. And then there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. I don't have to get into any trouble with my health or anything else. I get to enjoy it. And when after I enjoy it, I get to move on with my life. And then it'll be a while before I do that again. It really works for me. Okay. And another thing I want to share with you that I do that is really helpful is when I put my head on the pillow every night to go to sleep, and I close my eyes, I then start to think about either one of 2 things, which I love. There's a couple of ways to do this, and they all are fabulous. One is all the great things that happened that day. It's so amazing when you just stop and you think about, oh, I had that connection with that person. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure I could do that, but I actually succeeded. Yeah, I got a call and 3 people signed up. Oh my goodness. I went from 2 million listeners to 2.5 million listeners. Oh, another show called me and wants to syndicate. You start thinking, you go, wow, it was a great day. That's one thing. The second thing you can do is you can think about the dreams you want to create, right, as though they are already here now. It is a very potent time when you're just going theta, beta. into sleep to be thinking in an almost dream state about what it is. So here I see myself traveling, I see myself whatever health you want to be in, whatever relationship you want to be in, whatever job you want to be in, whatever money you want to be making, you set yourself up and just go there, thoroughly enjoy it. And at some point you're going to completely drift off. It doesn't matter what thought you were on or imagining, but enjoy it because you set yourself up. Your subconscious is now working triple time for you to create what you prefer. So the only time that you get to use your head in all this process of making dreams come true is when you write your action steps. Because we know once we decide what we want, we have to write how to get there. But outside of there, what you need to do is let go. That's the big kahuna. You need to let go of all control. You need to relinquish your dream to a power greater than yourself that loves you and say, here you go. We're going to co-create together. Because what they can bring in, a God of your understanding, God, Goddess, Buddha, Allah, doorknob, whatever it is that works for you, is going to bring you a dream that is 10 times bigger, juicier, yummier, fabulous surprises. It's truly awesome when you do the action yourself and then let it go each day. Do the action yourself the next day and let it go. That's how you live, and it is so fabulous. Great things happen. Remember, it's not about pleasing others. It's about you. You got to please yourself. So focus on yourself, because by doing that and moving ahead, you really are pleasing God. That's why you were put here. You have a unique blueprint. There's no accidents. The next thing is make new friends. I don't know who you have in your life and how they're serving you. I don't know if they're good people. I don't know if they bring you down. But if you got people in your life who are full of drama and trauma, I want you to think about who you're surrounding yourself with and why. I also want to say, if you have big, juicy dreams, but people say things like, you can't do that, it'll never happen, you don't have the fill in the blank. If people don't know how to show up for you, if they're not kind to you, if they, anything that doesn't feel good, I want you to think about who you have in your fold, in your tribe. Because, my dears, it's time for you to be surrounded with winners, to have a winner mindset. So, of course, you can do that. I can't help myself but encourage you and nurture you and support you, who lift you and you lift them continually. Make new friends who are fitting of the life that you envision. And make a beautiful noise, because timidity, it ain't about goals, because goals are potent, goals are powerful. So you make a beautiful noise with the voice you were given. Are you tiptoeing through your life? Are you trying to get everyone's permission? Am I okay? Do you like me? Do you love me? Do you think I should? Stop. It's that simple. Just choose now to stop. Not working so good, I'm going to bet. And you can instead channel that very same energy into what you desire and what you deserve. You richly deserve. So be bold. See all the reasons why you can do something, and know that you can accomplish whatever it is that you want. Yes, you can. It was Michael Altshuler who said, the bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Dare to dream, dare to make all your dreams come true. Go to my website, debradashinger.com/free gift. Get your MP3 and all the newsletters about the amazing interviews, the amazing successful guests who come on my show and teach us all. Waiting for you.